welcome, everybody. Welcome to WWTA Gaming. WWTA Gaming. Hey, look, a lot is on my mind, so let's go into this world of Forza Horizon 5 and their Rally DLC. So first off, it didn't cost much. I greatly appreciate that. It was like 17 bucks, so I'll start there. For the price of the DLC, it was just 17 bucks. It doesn't get any better than that unless it's free DLC, but at the same token, I prefer that we paid for the DLC so we at least know that you're going to put effort into making this content. So, yes, it's new content. So you have to be already a fan of Horizon to even be talking about stuff like this or care about any of their DLCs. I'll say this first. I did not like the Hot Wheels DLC. I never cared for the Lego DLC. So those things never interested me. And for the first time here with Horizon 5, I'm playing the Rally DLC that only cost 17 bucks. And I have to say, I was excited about it. Yes, and that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to get my thoughts on it because, hey, I'm excited about it. I know a lot of people might bash on it and they don't have anything good to say. And there's a few out there that do have a few good things to say. But all in all, technically, I hope this starts a trend because from my point of view, it was actually pretty good and it's going in a good direction. So, hey man, first thing is it fits the Mexico theme very well. Okay. Like, and I'll say this, the Hot Wheels edition DLC, it did not fit anything. It was like an imaginary world. I'm actually going to delete that. The second I get a chance, I'm going to delete it off the game. But it's like an imaginary world of whatever is this. You know what I'm saying? Like ice and oh my God, what were they thinking? It just never ends up good with the Hot Wheels content. Leave that to Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels has a whole game. And I think they're best with it. And Legos have their own games, and I think they do best with that. Like, don't mix those things, right? Stick to what you do, which is car games. And this is not to be mean or ugly, but it's like you do good games, like your motorsport games, your Horizon games. Like I know it's two different teams that do these games, obviously, but like Horizon as Forza as a series of games, like it's car games. Just leave it at that. So it fits the Mexican theme, right? The theme of, well, all of Mexico isn't like dry, barren wastelands. That's crazy. It's a lot of tropical lush, right? And so, and mountainous areas and everything else. So this DLC gives us a bit of all of those things. The dunes, which is very complicated for me at the time to drive through there. Just threw my driving off once I hit from like the road to the dune area. I was like, ugh. But you figure it out as you go. And so it just fit. Like it felt like it belonged with the Horizon 5 game. It just truly fit, all right? It's fun, I think that as DLC, maybe they should have had like 30, 40, 50 race events. You know what I'm saying? Stretched out across this small bit of a map, or they could have made the map a little bit larger. I know, of course, they gotta, deal with the size and of gigs of space it's going to take up. But at the same token, maybe a little bit bigger map, more race events. You know, I mean, it's a racing game. Like, if this is DLC content, where are the race events? Like, it's more race events. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And so I did like how when you go to the race event, you can do the the time track, the timed event, and then you can do an actual race event. That's awesome. I have not been doing the race events because I've been doing the time events, the time attack events, but I'll just go back and do the race events because those are going to be also fun. Obviously, it's racing. So it's actually fun DLC. You know what I'm saying? The tuning, I know a lot of people might give like, oh, it sucks because the car's bouncing around, and it really is gonna boil down to the old tuning thing, and that's where the fun comes in. And yes, the tuning is the fun part. Oh no, that sounds crazy. Why would tuning be the fun? Because it's a race car game. right? And you get to do your own tuning. You get to make the car handle you've got to learn what things do what so you can make the car handle the way you want it to so that you can, win some races. So, yeah, it helps get you involved. The tuning helps get you more involved in those races, and that's why a bunch of race events would help, right? Like, I just really think they need more race events. Like, it's DLC. Give me 30 to 50 race events. Give me some trophies. I don't know about all that other stuff like that do this while driving type. Like, I just want the race events. All the other stuff is just really unnecessary. Like, you can give some trophies. You can hand out tokens. You can hand out clothes for winning. Every 3 races you win, you can throw out a wheel spin. Every 5 races that you win, you can do a super wheel spin. That makes more sense. And just money, trophies, and just gear for your character that you never ever see. I don't even understand that. But liveries, right? Winning liveries. These things make more sense as items that I would prefer to win instead of that other insignificant stuff. Like, I don't even get it. Like, I mean, I don't get it. Like, there's 3 different race groups, I guess, that you have to go through and play all the events for them. Like, and it's just really doing certain things. I didn't sign up for that. I just really wanted to play the races because I like racing. It's a racing game, right? It's an open world racing game. Isn't that what it is? I mean, I've got to ask, is that literally what the game is? Is it not an open world racing game? Okay, so let's just stick to that. Now, free roam, I get it. If it's free roam and you want to have all these different events of finding this and doing this and do 3 slides while going under a bridge, whatever the case may be, that's free roam. All that stuff should be in free roam. But when it comes to like the DLC, trophies, money, liveries, tokens, wheel spins, all that's perfect. That's perfect. That's what I'm here for, the racing and the goodies, okay? Really. So, I still like it, but hey, man, can we work on this, right? All right. So I mean, it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It helps get you. I really got involved in it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still involved in it. I'm going to be playing it more because I really like it, especially if you're playing with a wheel and pedal set. And if you are, I used the Logitech G923 or something like that, and I actually went and ordered the spring replacement kit to stiffen up the accelerator pedal, and I actually canceled out my clutch pedal because I don't use the clutch and shifter. So I just have and I actually separated the pedals, spaced them out farther because there's extra holes, whole nother story. And so that helped with the immersion, and oh my, it really helps with immersion. If you're playing with the controller, it's just a little arcade game and it's just really not that immersive. But if you're playing with the steering wheel setup with force feedback, it is very immersive. So that helps, and it really makes the game really exciting. All right, let's see what it needs, right? In my opinion, that I haven't seen yet, it needs a ping system, a messaging system that'll go across the server that you're playing on, for the sake of, right? Hey, this is good. So let's say I go join a race and I can make it a public race, right? Because you can do that. You can make a public race, right? Well, it should ping everybody on the server and allow them to join in if they want, right? So I've never been pinged to join a race ever while playing the game. They have that Forza Horizon crazy, the free roam stuff. I don't care about the free roam. That stuff is like, that's not for me. That's like, it's almost like you're at a carnival and you're playing carnival games. I didn't sign up for the carnival games. I really just joined the race because I wanted to race. So something that I think they really need to do is whenever someone starts a race, let's say I'm just cruising and I haven't decided what I want to do. I'm just testing my car out. I've been tuning and I'm driving around the road, just having a good time. And then a ping shows up and says somebody's about to start a rally race, right? in any type of race. This goes for the whole game. And somebody's about to start a race, and it's going to be an AI race, but also people from the server can join. Public can join, right? So then I can say, oh, it's an A class race, a B class race, an S1 race, or whatever type of race it is, and whatever car that's allowed, it should ping. Like if it says, whatever type of race you set up or you join. Like say for instance you're joining an AI race. Let's use the rally content because that's what we're talking about. Let's say I'm joining a rally race, and it gives me the option. Of course, it gives you the option to do the time attack or the actual race with other vehicles. So let's say I select the race with other vehicles, then maybe it should allow me to alert all public players on the server to join, which then sends a ping to everybody's game or message that says, hey, there's a race about to begin. Do you want to join? It's a rally race. It's a Class B rally race. Any vehicle goes rally race. And, right? That. Now, of course, with that, there has to be real rewards. And I know I just talked about that. I'm going to say it again. Real rewards. So let's say I'm driving around, I get that ping. I say, oh yeah, well, I'm actually working on a rally car right now, and it's a B class rally car. Oh, that's pretty cool. And so yeah, let me go ahead and join this event. And then I join it, logs me into it, syncs me into the match. But that would draw more players to race publicly because it's something that can happen at any moment. You see what I'm saying? Let's say you've got, I don't know, 12, 14 players on the server right now driving around, testing their car. They're just driving around the map. They really got nothing going on. They just driving around the map. And then let's say somebody pings for a S1 race, and then they can see it's an S1 race. It's this, that, and the other. And first place, you can also get a livery, right? A livery for some type of car. It doesn't have to be a car you're driving. So you can just win a livery for a car. You see what I'm saying? And so these things will promote more players playing the race events because that's what the game is made for. Unless I'm dumb, maybe it's a racing game that's not made for racing. Maybe it's a racing game made for cruising. Maybe that's what it is. It's not meant for racing at all. Ignore the races. Don't even tune your car. Just get in there, hook your car up, slam it to the ground, put some nice rims on it, and drive around the streets. That's what the game is for. Maybe that's what I'm missing, okay? And if that's not what the game is made for and it's actually racing, please take note, man. Okay? Freaking get us a ping system. Get us a ping system. I want to know that somebody's starting a race, and if it's a race I want to join in, I might want to join in that race and go race people, okay? And the AI, of course. That would be make more sense than trying to join a public lobby and then waiting for all. Nah, man. Ping the system, right? And let me know that there's a race going on that I can join, okay? And then let there be some real rewards, okay? Money is always a real reward. Can I win some liveries? Can I win an outfit that I'll never see, which is dumb? Again, that's dumb. Can I win because even still, like say for instance you want to buy cars and hook them up and tune them, right? And so you don't want to drive all around doing all that stuff, right? You just want to be driving around tuning your cars and then jump into a race, right? That's awesome. You see what I'm saying? Because then you can test your car out, race other people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because then you can keep buying and tuning cars. Like it just makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that not a thing? Right? How is that not a thing? Anyways, beating a dead horse. All right. Also, I'll say this. Looking at this DLC, like I said, I didn't like the Hot Wheels, and in 4 they had the Lego. That was just ugh, right? But if this could be the new standard, right? Then maybe the next DLC could be road racing, right? Actual road racing where you turn the road into courses. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you've already got road racing in the game. You just have like a little bit. Like it's just a little bit. Can we get some DLC? Right? I'll pay another $17. I just want more races. Like I want an update to the update. That DLC needs an update. That DLC needs a ton more race events. It needs more. But that means the next time you make another DLC, for something that you're going to add to the game, I want to see road racing, and I want to see plenty of races. I want to see drag racing events. I want to see a drag racing DLC, right? Where there's actually, somebody who goes and stands out in the front and flags you for the race, and you've got to actually go by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not where we have to create our own type of events. That's crazy. But like I want to see the DLC for actual drag racing. You know what I'm saying? Street racing. I want to see DLC for street racing, and not just the nighttime street racing. I want to see daytime street racing events. Where the traffic's in the way. It's not a circuit, but there's traffic out there, and that because if you're street racing and traffic gets in your way, you're screwed. You're going to lose. That changes the odds. Now just imagine all these DLCs exist, right? And you've got a system that pings to let you know that there's a race about to pop off. And this you're a casual player, right? You get on in the evening. And you're gonna play for about an hour, and as soon as you get on, it's like, oh shoot, man, there's pings popping left and right for race events that are starting. Huh? Think about how exciting that would be, right? That would be really exciting. But anyways, I'm getting long-winded. This is just my first impression thoughts about this new update and how I feel about the game right now. I still like the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I'm gonna give this DLC an 8 out of 10 because I like the direction. I would love that they stay in this direction and continue to create DLC based on racing, not kiddie toy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hot Wheels are toys for kids, right? I'm in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Can you give me road races, street races, drag races? You know what I'm saying? Take me through these cities, okay? Can I get some real cities in there? I mean, Mexico City is a big city, and it's nowhere on the map. Could we get Mexico City? I mean, wow. Not even the whole. It's huge. Just give me a little bit of Mexico City. They have tall buildings in Mexico City. Like, could you work stuff like that into the game? And then give me, a circuit race in Mexico City, right? Build me a few circuit races in Mexico City. All right, give me some street racing in Mexico City. And not only that, give me some places where I can hang out with the actual people playing the game. Like ping me again that there's a car get together, right? And ping me, and then I can accept it, and then it'll give me the GPS and run me straight to it, and then I can go there and then park my car and hang out. You know what I'm saying? These are awesome things. You know what I'm saying? I know you'll never be able to allow us to get out of the vehicle and walk around and look at vehicles. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't know. It'll just be cars and lined up and I don't know. Maybe you can give us, well, we have camera mode. If we got camera mode, then we can have spectate the car show mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe we use camera mode for it. I don't know. But maybe you could set up something where we get a ping, everybody's meeting up, and you can select this mode, and it'll allow you to zoom all the way around the area and look at all the cars. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you got chat right there, and you can talk to people and hang out and talk about cars. And then, if a race pops up while you're hanging out, you can take the race and go there and go have fun. So these are just some of my ideas. I like it. It gets an 8 out of 10. I like the direction they're moving in. I hope they stick to it and continue to move in that direction and keep giving us race events. I want more race events in this DLC, so please update your DLC with more content. More races. More content. And everything is good. So that was long-winded, but these are my thoughts. I enjoy the game. I want to play it more, and yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one.